I welcome you all back to another Flutter episode. Today, I'll be teaching you how to make two widgets in Flutter. First, we'll learn how to make a grid view in Flutter. So for this, first we'll go to lib and select new and select dart file. We'll call this grid. And inside the grid dart file, we'll have our live template. Alright, now here we'll zoom this and now for the grid view we'll make a class which has the components which are inside the grid view. We'll say class area. We'll call this class area, and first we'll have an int index, then a string name, and after that a color named color, and then we'll have our constructor for the grid view area. Here we say this dot index colon -1, and we'll have this dot name which will have the name area. Okay, and next we'll have this dot color. It will be equal to colors dot light blue accent. Now we have made a class and a constructor was also made. Now let's go to the states my app. Here we'll have a int location, and next thing we'll have a list. We'll have a list for our area class, and we'll call this areas. Okay, next thing, let's implement the init state. Inside the init state we'll have areas equal to new list, and we'll give it the type area, and we'll close it, and after that we'll have a for loop. It'll start with till I equals 0, and we'll check if I is lesser than 16, and we'll increment I. Alright, now after that we'll say areas dot add, and here we'll give a area. Here the index will be 1 and the name will be in curly brackets area $, dollar sign, and inside we'll give our initial value I. Okay, and after that, after the for loop, we'll have RNG equals to new random. Here var and RNG will be a random value. And next thing, we'll have the location equals to RNG dot next int, and we'll provide areas dot length to this. So what we did here was we made a variable, a new random variable, and made it equals to location, and we said rng dot next int and provide the areas dot length. Okay, now the next step is to create a widget. We create our widget. We say widget generate, and here we say int index, and we'll give some brackets, and here we'll say return grid tile. Inside the grid tile, as the children, we'll provide a container, and inside the container we'll have a child. No, we'll have a padding. Padding will be edge insets dot all 5.0. Alright, next thing, we'll have a child, a raise button. Inside the raise button, we'll have onPressed. We'll have a color. Color will be areas index dot color. And next thing, we'll have a child. It will be a text. The text will contain areas index. We'll provide the name here, and as the text align, we'll give text align dot center. Alright, we have made our widget right now. Next thing is we have to make a method for our onPressed function. You say void onPressed, and inside it we'll pass the int index. Next thing, we'll have a set state made, and inside it we'll have a if, which will check if the index is equals to location, and inside the brackets we'll say area index dot color equals to colors dot green. and we'll have a else clause. Here as the else we'll say areas index dot color equals to colors dot red. And after that we'll have our onPressed provided for our widget we just generated. We say onPressed and we'll give it with the arrow function, we'll give it as onPressed and provide the index to it inside it. Okay, we have made our functions and our methods. Now it's time to implement the widget grid view widget inside our body. So for that we'll have to remove this from here. Inside the container we'll have a padding. The padding will be edgeinsets.all 32, and after that we'll provide a child, a center child, and inside the center child we provide a child and we say grid view dot count, and inside it we'll give the cross axis as an alignment as 4, and after that we'll give a children. The children will be the list, and we'll pass our widget as the type for our list, and after that we say dot generate we say generate, and inside it we say 16, and we'll provide our generate widget to it. Okay, we have just made our grid view in Flutter. Next thing is to run this application and see it inside our phone. For that we'll press run and we'll wait till our app builds. Now here we are seeing our grid view project inside our phone. There are areas from 0 to 15, 16 areas. When we click on them, they are actually blue right now. When we click on them, they turn to red, red, red and red and red and red and red, and randomly area becomes green. So we make them red and a random area becomes green in color. So this is our grid view. We have made a grid view where there are 16 areas and a random area becomes green and the other areas become red when clicked. So this is our application which we built so far. So let's move on to the next topic and see another widget. Now we'll make another widget. We'll make a slider with indicators inside our application. For that we'll go to lib and select dart file. We'll call this slide, and inside it we'll have our live template made. Okay, now here we can make for the slider we'll have a double value which will be equal to 0.0, and next thing we'll have a void method called on change, and inside that method we'll pass a double value parameter, and after that inside it we'll give the set state. Oh, I'm wrong here. I must cut this from here and paste it inside here, inside our state my app. So here we can give our set state. So we will make set state value equals to value. We'll make our value equals to our value. Alright, next thing is to make the slider. Inside the body and inside the children we'll have a slider made. You say slider and the value will be value, and the onChange will have the onChange function, and after that we'll give a container. Inside the container we'll give a padding first. We'll say padding and we'll say edge insets dot all 32. Okay, next thing is to make a child, our linear progress indicator, and inside that widget we'll say value equals to value, and after that value color will be always stopped animation, and we'll give this a color type, and inside brackets we'll give colors dot green. What we did here was giving a value color. For that, we inside linear progress indicators we give value colors as always stopped animation color and provide the color inside it. So after that we'll make another container. Inside this container we'll give a padding as well. We say edge insets dot all 32.0, and next thing we'll have a child, we'll have a circular progress indicator, and inside it we'll pass our value as value. Here also we'll give a value color. We'll copy this from here and paste it here, and we'll give the color as colors dot blue. Okay, now we've made our widget so far. We made a slider with indicators. Next thing is to run this inside our phone and see the output. For that I'll press run slide and wait till it builds. Now here is our application, our slider with indicator that we just made. Okay, let's check it and see what happens when we press the button. You can slide and you can see that the two sliders, the horizontal one and the circular one, sliding and going out, going in and going out, is working perfectly well. Two of our sliders are working, the circular slider and the horizontal liner are working according to the indicator when we move it. So it can be finished like this. So this is our other application that we built so far. Our linear indicator is this. So till now I've taught you about two widgets in Flutter. I've taught you how to make a grid view in Flutter and make a linear indicator and a circular indicator inside our application. So I have taught you here so far about two widgets, and today's lesson is over. I'll see you in another lesson another time. Until then, goodbye guys, and please take care.